This is for a friend of mine by the name of Specialist Anthony Monroe. It's called Yesterday. It was only yesterday, wasn't it, when we received the word to go? Gather up your gear, boys, it's our turn. It's time to pack up, we've got a job to do. And we did what we had to do. It was only yesterday, wasn't it? Wearing nervous smiles and mouthing unfelt reassurances, cameras going off everywhere. You rocked that victory stance, and I worked the hardest nails warrior one. We doled out and took in those hugs and kisses we'd soon find in short supply. We've got this, no sweat. You'll see when I get back, and I love you. I love you. Small comfort for us and those we left behind. It was only yesterday, wasn't it? With the long days and the desert heat, with that hard work that almost let us forget where we were and how much we had yet to go. When we spent those long nights with card games and those goofy jokes and that out there humor that's lost on the rest of the world. It was only yesterday, wasn't it? When we laughed for hours about water bottle and baby white baths. We joked for hours about horrible meals and even worse entertainment options. It was only yesterday, wasn't it, when last we spoke? One of those quick greetings as we both went about our busy days. It was only yesterday, wasn't it? When the angel of death descended on you in all his explosive glory. When that single drop of steel-clad rain pounded down to take the light from your eyes. Your vibrancy from the world, my friend, from my life. It was only yesterday, wasn't it, that I woke for the first time to a world that was absent you and all you brought along? It was only yesterday that I looked at the calendar and I saw that years had passed and little has changed. You're still gone. I'm still here. And people without skin in the game still argue over the purpose you were sent to die for. It was only yesterday, and the yesterday before that, and the one before that, and the one before that, and the one before that, that I felt the loss of my friend. And I know I'll feel it tomorrow too, but I just carry on. This is called heaven. Never before have I had so much to say, but I really don't have any way to do it. You see, I find myself consumed. And as I am enjoying every last fleeting moment, I find myself wanting to convince you, to convince me, to convince my brain that what my heart is saying is real. Because not a second goes by that my heart doesn't beat for you. Not a minute goes by without a thought of you. Not an hour goes by that my brain does what my brain does best, despite my brain turning my brain into one big mess until I can't use real words or even make up words to describe how inside out and upside down and twisted up and turned around you've got me in such a crazily pleasurable way. So between thoughts of your beauty and desires for your touch and cravings for your kisses and longings for your caresses, I'll jot down each word and each phrase I can best come up with to describe how my heart beats when my heart beats out a rhythm dedicated to loving you. And how that heartbeat gets my brain thinking about how my brain stops working except when my brain is dreaming of the sound of your heart beating next to the sound of my heart beating. And my lungs breathing in what your lungs are breathing out. And my fingers laced with your fingers. And my lips pressed to your lips. But then my brain is thinking that what my brain is dreaming is far more than a simple dream. For each tender kiss is just so full of bliss that this can really only be heaven.
Yeah!